Johnson, 39 years old, on the other sideline. His first game as an NFL head coach. Going to be fun as Santos kicks it away. And Ty Chandler returns. Got hit before the 20 and is able to get it out to the 25, which is where McCarthy and company will set up. Play clock expiring. They get it away. And a toss to Aaron Jones, right side. Not much. Ridden out by Tyreek Stevenson after a gain of just 1. Play action. First throw. Easy throw. Oliver, the tight end. Broke a tackle. 3rd and short coming up. McCarthy is down. And a sack by the Chicago defense. A loss of 1 is the one who brought McCarthy to the grass.
You see they come up, they show mug linebackers as though they might bring pressure. They only rush 4, and they're able to get home. That's a question mark coming into this season as to whether or not the Bears are going to be able to pressure the quarterback. They forced the 3 and out.
Dexter made big strides last year. They're looking for more in year 3, and he comes up with a sack on the first series of the game. The punt by Ryan Wright. Devin Duvernay. A bobble. The return. And a nice one at that, out to the 39. And a 23-yard return for the first of the year for Devin Duvernay. Quick setup, pulls it down, looking for Swift out of the backfield. Nice spinning catch. And he's forced out by Pace after a gain of 3.
A season ago, a lot of that on the quarterback, but that offensive line's not immune either.
Play action, pressure with Grenard coming off the edge. And now here's Swift on the other side. Nice pass floated for the catch, the run, the first down. Now a toss to Swift. Had some room in front of him, and what did his head coach? The rookie Kyle Monungai in the backfield for the Bears. Good protection, and over the middle, pass is caught by Monungai, and he's got a first down to the 35, a gain of 11. Quick snap. Williams able to complete over the middle. Good throw, tight coverage, a gain of 6 as he got it to DJ Moore. Here is Swift, and a good play by Grenard as he got through. A loss of 1.
Out of Boston College, that the intention wasn't for him to be the starter at left tackle.
On 3rd down, Williams has to get out. Looking downfield, and Odunze. He caught it. First down, Chicago. What a throw, what a catch by Rome Odunze.
It really was, and Odunze does an excellent. Once Caleb Williams got outside the pocket, but he did.
17-yard gain. Now it's Zacchaeus, just tripped up as he was thinking about a touchdown.
A lot of good things here by Caleb Williams on this opening drive.
2nd and 3. It's Swift, and a nice play is made. Getting through and making that stop was Levi Drake Rodriguez, and a loss of 3 to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, just not much movement whatsoever, but you see Caleb Williams then under center, and a lot of what the Bears are going to do is going to come off of that look. With the play action, they get the running game going. But
3rd down and 6. Williams, a lot of room. Looking for the end zone. He is in. Touchdown. It's 2025. It's Caleb Williams in year number 2. Good drive. First points. 7-0. Chicago.
When it's time to be Superman, go be Superman. Well, it was time on that last play, and he was.
7-zip.
You know, those 2 big 3rd downs. The big catch by Odunze with him out of the pocket, and then, of course, the scramble for the touchdown.
Here's Miles Price. The rookie from Indiana got hit hard after getting across the 20. And that play was made by Daniel Hardy. Little shoulder fake, and Jefferson, they get the ball in his hands. That was behind the line of scrimmage. They're calling that a rush. Well played by this Bears defense as Aaron Jones is swallowed up by the new Bear. McCarthy. Time runs out and down he goes. Just tripped up. And it'll go down as a sack. Pressure by Dayo Odengbo, who was brought in by the front office.
He said he wasn't real sure what to expect of his pass rush. If they couldn't get there with 4, they'd start bringing more. So far, he hasn't had a need to do that.
Duvernay from inside the 20 to the 25. 7-yard return. Bears defense, good start.
Including Jim McMahon.
Good start for Caleb Williams. Protection is good. Swift out of the backfield. Van Ginkel brings him down right at the line of scrimmage. Good play. On second down, pressure. Williams dances through. First down, Chicago. Reminding everybody how good he can be with his legs. A 13-yard carry for the first down.
Yeah, again, a 4-man rush by Minnesota. And Caleb starts in the opening quarter against great rushers.
Handoff here is to DJ Moore, and we will see some of this during the course of the season. He was in the backfield a lot during camp.
In camp coming into this year.
They're going to give the 5 yards right back with Darnell Wright.
False start, number 58 offense. 5-yard penalty, second down.
Good protection again. Time runs out. That's the rookie Loveland. And the former Michigan Wolverine and the 10th pick in this past draft gets 8.
Play is taking him.
Quick throw is low and away. Adunze makes the catch, but he is tackled immediately by Isaiah Rodgers. It's 4th down.
You know, that was an example of not being able to do that.
Torrey Taylor hits it. Price stays away. And the third possession coming up for the Vikings. What did he whisper to him after the second possession? Going to start with a toss to Jordan Mason and the former 49er with a nice gain on first down of 6.
They got reunited and he was happy about that.
Second down and 4. Handoff to Mason again, and that's 2 carries. And the first down of the night for the Vikings, who trail by 7 after a gain of 5. And that will do it for quarter number 1 in the extremely young career of J.J. McCarthy. And now he is molding young J.J. McCarthy, the number 10 pick from last season. Here's his first one downfield, and there's contact and a flag. Aaron Jones out of the backfield down the sideline, and Deshaun Wright, who last year was on the Vikings practice squad, guilty of pass interference.
Let's take a look at it.
Pass interference, number 26 defense.
42 yards on that penalty on pass interference. McCarthy keeps, ducks, goes, and gets 11. He's getting his chance tonight, Laura. Deshaun, 26 years old from Oregon State. Handoff is to Mason, and a nice push over the left side, a gain of 5. Second and 5, Mason again. Got around Edmonds for a moment, and then Tremaine gets back in on the tackle, and Deshaun Wright was there to meet him initially in a loss of 3.
Well, just a good job there by Dayo Odengbo. He's out there playing the edge, and you've got Oliver who's trying to make the block.
4-man rush, McCarthy. That's incomplete. Jefferson the target. That ball hit the grass as he trapped it.
Up well.
31-yard try is drilled by Will Reichard. And J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings are on the board. J. Moore, and the offense about to go back out to the field. And we are about to play our first quote-unquote cartoon of 2025. Here is Duvernay. Forced out after a good return. A flag is down.
Illegal formation, number 24, the kicking team, for leaving early. The 5-yard penalty will be enforced from the end of the return. First down, Chicago.
Ben Johnson cartoon. First down. Williams has started 9 for 9. How about 10 for 10? How about DJ Moore? You're going to wait longer for the cartoon. First down at the 31 after a 30-yard completion from Caleb Williams, Troy, who's 10 for 10.
Yeah, he's on a roll right now, and this is his best throw of the night. You're going to see that Moore comes off the ball. He gets jammed up a little bit, so the timing is off. And Caleb then in the pocket, he's got a double.
Career best 10 straight completions for Caleb Williams as the handoff is to DJ Moore, his second carry. Eric Wilson. Oop, that's a flag.
Backing him up. That's another area with some of the pre-snap with the motions, just timing it up.
Number 2, offense. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Second and 14. Williams' time runs out. Caleb on the move. Nice spin as he got around Byron Murphy. Another false start.
False start, number 73, offense. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Looks like another 4-man rush.
Hand off to Swift. Fourth down. Nice gain. 3 yards short of the first down. 4th and 3. Quick snap. Over the middle, bad throw out in front of DJ Moore and turning it over on downs. Here's Jones on the edge. And pretty well played defensively by Noah Sewell.
Would say that they have found their franchise guy, which is what you're hoping to say when you come out of that rookie year.
2nd and 8. Hawkinson has his first catch, first target on top of that. Up to the 30, and it's 3rd and...
Healed from that and ready to go, and he's a young quarterback security blanket.
3rd down and 4. McCarthy, Jefferson didn't get it. It's 4th down. Duvernay has been busy. Not a pretty one. Kyle Monungai, the rookie. They fake it to him. Williams steps up, and that ball is batted down by Ty Ingram Dawkins.
An easy completion if Caleb just lays that ball and not tries to drive it so hard.
Extra men on the rush this time, and Caleb is flushed out to his right. Flag flies, and the pass is incomplete for Zacchaeus.
Holding, number 25, offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
Caleb Williams, 3 straight incompletions after starting 10 for 10. 3rd down and 10. Williams in trouble and able to get free for a moment. Still rolling and out of bounds as it looked like Jonathan Allen. And now on 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor. Price has to sprint out to his left, pleading with his teammates to get away from it. Good job by the rookie. That ball was awfully close to hitting a couple of Vikings over on the far side of the field. Starting at the 24, they hand to Mason, and he's able to bounce. He gets 10 plus, but a flag is down, and maybe that's why he was able to.
Holding, number 67, offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
We've seen Justin School with the 49ers, played a lot last year with Tampa Bay.
Hoping to have Darisaw back tonight, but School got the nod.
This one's batted down. Edmonds. And it's 2nd and 20.
And when you throw that, all those interior pressures become factors like we just saw.
2nd down and 20. McCarthy protected, and his arm was hit by Odangbo. That's an incomplete pass. It's 3rd and 20, and Dayo Odangbo. Kevin O'Connell gets the timeout on the sideline. He was asking for it. They throw the flag, but we'll see if they give the Vikings the timeout.
I think they both were
Play
maybe arguing.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Yeah, I thought O'Connell was going down to the official to say timeout. A rules expert. Play clock is down low again. It's at 3. Quick setup and throw. It's Mason just to buy a little bit of room, and he's to the 15. That's it.
How he's getting it called, whatever the miscommunication is, it's causing too much stress at the line.
Good punt this time by Wright. Duvernay. Brought down near the 40 by Ty Felton.
How about shake and bake? Baker Mayfield coming up with the win against Atlanta.
Here is Swift. Yeah, Baker in that game, a game-winning 25-yard touchdown. Little change of the script.
You know, that one felt good for him, and what a win for Josh Allen and the Bills to be able to beat a conference rival. That's a big win. Could be a really big win by the end of the year.
Offense, 5-yard penalty, second down.
Through the air and 2 on the ground, and Lamar was outstanding too. Here's Zacchaeus. First down, Chicago. Alameda, who last year was good with the Commanders, gets 16 yards.
In training camp and in these preseason games.
Here's Swift. DeAndre brought down by Dallas Turner, who the Vikings are hoping takes a big step.
A little different for this Minnesota Vikings defense, not playing with the leads they did a year ago.
Here is Swift, gets hit by Pace. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Caleb Williams throws. He's got Zacchaeus, who was in motion at the start of that play. Hand off to Swift. Caleb Williams, all 4 of his runs
in this first half to just be a one-possession game.
Toss to Swift, bends it back, not much. Third down coming up. Dallas Turner has been involved. Bears have 1 timeout. Look at all that movement defensively on 3rd down and 5 to the sideline. Catch is made by Adunze. Murphy is there, and it's 4th down. Just sneaks it inside the right upright. Not an easy place to kick. And Santos, I'm sure, will take it from 42 yards away. Made it by...
He squeezed it in there. You know, rubbed off on him coming over. I think Dan Campbell would have been going for it there.
Here's a return by Miles Price. Just able to get across the 30.
Yeah, and I think right now his mindset is, hey, let's get good at the easy things first, and then we'll go from there.
Well, they're going to push it. And why not? Naylor. And there's action. They've got 1 timeout left.
Final timeout, Minnesota. 30-second timeout.
Well, we are in disagreement with where they're putting the football right now, but either way, 59-yard try by Reichard. With 11 seconds to go. High snap, Reichard. He's got it. And it's a new career high for Will Reichard. And that completion to Jalen Naylor got the Vikings into the edge of field goal range, and Reichard did the rest.
Yeah, he sure did. I mean, he had to drive this ball pretty hard.
I mean, McCarthy basically doubled his passing yards on that completion to Naylor. Now, here's a nice return by Luther Burden, the rookie from Missouri. And that's the end of the half. As Burden was trying to break one, he got it to midfield, and that was it. 43-yard return.
With his legs and then also with his arm, and they get an opportunity here to start this second half with the football again.
Here is Duvernay on the return. Moments ago, Laura Rutledge caught up with Ben Johnson. Caleb Williams surveys and then throws out of the reach of DeAndre Swift. 2nd down and 10. Swift, a good job to pick up a pass rusher, and the pass for Kmet is out of his reach. Third down.
Frustrated because Caleb Williams had an opportunity to get the ball to the rookie Colston Loveland in the middle of the field, and he didn't do it. But he's an impatient guy for sure.
And now a throw behind Zacchaeus. Pressure on Caleb Williams, who ends up on the ground.
But overall, I think he's handled everything really well against an unpredictable defense.
Miles Price will field it. Nice move. Right up the gut. And the Vikings will start inside Chicago territory after 21-yard return
Of this ball game for Chicago, for them not to take advantage of it.
Play action. And again, this ball and a flag comes in after McCarthy got hit.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 55, defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Down inside the 35. Here's Jones. Pressure off the edge. Byard came in to make the stop.
Hold Justin Jefferson to 1 catch and 4 yards.
Here's a toss to Aaron Jones. Tries to cut it back. Third and long coming up as Brisker makes the stop. The other guy we touched on at the beginning. Play clock is at 1. They just got it away on third and long. Watch out! Picked off. There's Wright down the sideline. Gets a block. And now a touchdown. The former Vikings. Pick 6. For the touchdown. What a moment for the fourth-year pro from Oregon State, former Viking, playing in place of Jalen Johnson, who's loving every second of it.
Called it up at the perfect time. Deshaun Wright sitting on the route. Play clock again was going down to 1 second. And so the rushers were able to tee off, and you've got a quarterback who was rushed as he has been all night.
Ty Chandler up near the 29.
Then Deshaun Wright took to the house.
Here's a toss to Mason. Nice cutback. Jordan Mason last year made 6 starts while Christian McCaffrey was injured.
Of this offense.
Play action. Steps up. Down he goes. That is Tano Passanio, who just came up from the practice squad for this game in a loss of 7.
Yeah, Passanio, he's getting in the action now. Spent some time with Kansas City. Coming right up. Normally they slow down. They're getting faster now.
That'll be delay a game. They cannot get the plays off.
Delay game, offense, 5-yard penalty, third down.
You can see the defense. They're just so worried about the snap, and obviously he's having even a hard time hearing the calls coming in.
They play a conservative hand to Mason, and he is dumped by Dexter. A loss of 2, and things are snowballing here for the Vikings.
You know, we've talked a lot about
the punt by Wright. Duvernay from the 30, a juggle, and then stepped out of bounds. Dennis Allen has done some job with this defense.
Close to
During
the
the kick, holding, number 43, the receiving team. 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. First down, Chicago. Timeout.
Here's a toss to Swift over the right side, and no gain. I mean, that defense in baseball
was fortunate not to be drafted until 1989.
Caleb Williams lets it fly. He has got more and more on a perfect throw from Caleb Williams. He's got 22 yards.
Well, this is exactly what Ben Johnson wants to see. The play action and then the pass to the outside to DJ Moore. This route is exceptional. And the confidence in which Caleb Williams hits his back foot, comes up, lets it go, is terrific.
Play action. That's the rookie Luther Burden, the third, and he is dropped immediately by Andrew Van Ginkel. So now if you're the Vikings,
points as opposed to playing with a lead like they were so many times a year ago.
This pass was affected as Zacchaeus watched it bounce in there. Vikings need a stop on 3rd down and 13. Good protection. Loveland, the rookie, and Metellus wraps him up. That is good work by this Vikings defense, and if they want to hang in there. Taylor to punt, just got it away. No flag. Taylor ended up on the ground. Here is Price. He's had a nice evening tonight in his NFL debut. From the 23, play action. Hawkinson has to make a sliding catch and a short gain. Ball came out, but he was down. That's the call right now.
The field's a catch, and the receiver's down by contact. 2nd down.
Bears lose a timeout. And on 2nd down and 8, they set up a screen for Aaron Jones. Gets a block out there. And Jones with one of his bigger plays of the game is Donovan Jackson, the rookie.
On the ground there either.
It's 3rd down and 2. Play clock inside of 5. McCarthy slings. There's Thielen. And the ball came out when Thielen hit the ground. It's incomplete. And no argument from Thielen. It's 4th down, and the punt team
Version of the night. So they just had a hard time sustaining any type of drives and should have there.
Line drive punt. Duvernay with a fair catch. Bears ball again as they lead by 11. Saturday we had and receiving touchdowns. Matted himself on the sideline as he could not hang on to the ball after the initial catch. Nice run here by Swift as he plows ahead.
Isn't so good, and this is a group that is expected to be a lot better, and they have been tonight.
DJ Moore was in the backfield. He gets it now. Trying to make moves, and with that last effort, he's knocked down right at the marker. I think that's showing up here in this game.
Just 12 snaps for that first unit in the first preseason game.
Here's Swift on a toss.
He's gotten more and more comfortable, and you can see by the way he's carrying himself and the way he's throwing the ball.
Ball's coming out quicker as he is chased by Cashman. He wins that and out of bounds inside Vikings territory, showing his speed in a carry of 13 yards.
Yeah, you know, when you get the first part of it going with the timing and seeing the field and getting it to the right guys, then when it's not there and you get pressure.
Handoff to Swift. Stood up. Still fighting for maybe an extra yard. He gets 2.
He did not play tonight. And then you've got Kelly and now along with Blake Cashman in this one.
Nice cut back by Swift. 1st down with the ball inside the 35.
Well, that's a nice run by DeAndre Swift. You can see him start to the front side and then the cutback. Once it clogs up, that's what you're looking for, is that lane right through there. And he hits it. It's his longest run of the night. The back, obviously, that hey, got the defense with snap count, it looks like.
Neutral zone infraction, number 97 defense. 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
They ran 6 offensive linemen more than any other team, and it's carried over to Chicago.
There's Swift. Just runs right through Isaiah Rodgers.
No, that's
play action. Good protection. Flag on the play as Swift makes the catch.
Holding, number 58 offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay, 1st down.
Starting right tackle, Darnell Wright. Monungai in the backfield, the rookie. Williams over the middle and is out of the range of Cole Kmet.
That are gimmies.
2nd and 20, big pressure. And the ball just comes out and goes.
The quarterback was outside the pocket. However, the pass did not cross the line of scrimmage, and there were no receivers in the area of the pass. Lost it down, 10-yard penalty, 3rd down.
They don't need all 30 yards, but they need a chunk. Zacchaeus gets it. And gets that chunk of yardage as the third quarter comes to a close.
To put him in a position here for this opportunity.
Santos missed it. As that just drifted wide to the right. Mason right up the gut, broke a tackle. He got through Noah Sewell, and a nice strong run by Jordan Mason, a gain of 7. As we check in with Lisa. Again with Mason able to break it. And rumbling down near the 35. That's the longest run of the night for the Vikings. Byard brings him down, but just like that, the Vikings are moving the football, a gain of 18.
Josh Oliver gets just enough of the linebacker in order to give Mason a place to run with the football. He breaks that tackle, then he's able to get past the safety. They've got to come away with a touchdown.
They fake it to Mason. McCarthy protected to the sideline. There's Jefferson. Able to get both feet down, and he's got a first down. They finally connect.
As they put him in motion, Tyreek Stevenson trying to keep up with them and just lay it out there, which is what he's able to do for the easy completion.
Second catch of the game. Mason, nice lane. And Jordan Mason with fake toss. Looking for Naylor. Ball's knocked down. Dexter, he's had a night. Sweat was there.
Saves it.
3rd down and 5. Good protection over the middle. It's caught for a touchdown. Jefferson. And he breaks out his first gritty of the 2025 season, and the Vikings are showing they're going to go for 2.
Well, the design of the route.
Going for 2 to make it a 3-point game. McCarthy in trouble. Flag is thrown and just throws it up. Incomplete.
Illegal use of hands in the face, number 55, defense. Wow. The penalty will be enforced half the distance of the goal. Retry.
But a costly penalty.
Now from the 1. Play action. McCarthy keeps. Finds the tight end. Oliver and Jonathan Owens saved 2 points.
Coming away with that 2-point conversion.
Owens saved 2 points with that strong tackle as Duvernay on the far side. Full head of steam, and he gets hit hard at the 25 in the open field. Big play. First down from the 25. Caleb Williams has to pull it down, and it's Hargrave. His first as a Viking. And what a big play as this defense for Brian Flores is trying to take control of this game back.
Well, Brian Flores, he tries to line up to where he can get one-on-one blocking. And he brings up Van.
First sack of the night, and now it's Swift getting wrapped up by Eric Wilson, who's playing for the injured Blake Cashman. Quick throw, and Van Ginkel almost walked into the end zone. He got his left hand on the football on that quick.
Had a chance to catch that, but just to get his hand on it was pretty impressive.
He had 2 pick sixes last year. Line drive punt. Miles Price, he's been good. Has a little bit of room, makes a move. Vikings have found a returner. And that's a 23-yard return. And nice work that they've done. Here's a handoff to Jones, and he's trying to get in on the fun. A nice run to start this drive as Aaron Jones got a good block from tight end TJ Hawkinson and picked up 9. McCarthy keeps, steps into it. He's got Jefferson and can't make the catch. McCarthy backpedaling for Naylor, and they're going to throw a flag. with Tyreek Stevenson in coverage.
Pass interference, number 29 defense, spot foul, automatic first down.
And it's Tyreek Stevenson with that contact on Naylor, and the crowd doesn't like that call at all.
Yeah, I don't like it too much myself.
Yeah, I agree with you, Troy. It looks like he more slipped than anything. Yes, he touches him and there's some slight contact, but I don't think that's significant hindrance of his ability to catch the pass. I wish they'd have gotten together on that one and picked it up.
Yeah, you just see him go to the ground and you assume that he got tugged, and Tyreek Stevenson, he is expecting the ball. Well, you got Nashawn Wright, who's back in the ball game, but when they're bringing all-out blitz, they're expecting the ball to come out quicker than what it did.
McCarthy.
Well, you got Nashawn Wright, who's back in the ball game, but when they're bringing all-out blitz, they're expecting the ball to come out quicker than what it did.
McCarthy. Pass is caught, spinning grab by Aaron Jones. And somehow, some way, the Minnesota Vikings are on top.
Yeah, Noah Sewell, who's, again, is starting tonight because of injuries. He's forced to try to run with him one-on-one. He's anticipating a quick out or an option route of some type when he's locked up with the back coming out of the backfield. And when they run these go routes from that position in the backfield, it is awfully hard.
Play clock inside of 5. Second two-point try. McCarthy begging for the ball. The pass is caught. Thielen. And this is a 3-point game.
They've been able to make some plays when they've had the opportunities. The Bears have failed to capitalize at times when they could have done a little bit more and extended it, but they've been hanging around, and McCarthy's been able to make some plays here the last couple of possessions.
Good job by Aaron Jones on the blitz pickup. And Thielen is there. McCarthy lays it on him, and this is a 3-point game with the Vikings on top.
The wall and having to make a play of their own.
This one into the end zone. 5 yards more of a penalty on a kick straight into the end zone that is downed this year compared to last. And here is Jalen Redmond. On second down and 10. Caleb throws, nice pass. Adunze for a first down. Play action from Williams. He's in trouble. Van Ginkel chasing him. And out of bounds was Williams before he let that pass go with Javon Hargrave right there in his face.
He thought he was going to give Javon Hargrave the little, rope-de-dope, and that he would fall for it, and he didn't. For a big man, he's...
On second down, Williams. Oh, what a throw and try for the catch as Odunze comes up empty. Williams backpedaling and throws it out of bounds with Kmet the closest one to it. Former head coach in Miami, and his guys love playing for him with the Vikings as that one's blocked partially. The ball will take a decent Chicago roll inside the 35 as Eric Wilson, who's been everywhere, got through and got his hand on that punt. And they've now come out starting to swing as they lead by 3 and take over at their own 32 after that 25-yard punt. Here's Mason spinning his way into Chicago territory. And a 20-yard carry by Jordan Mason, who's, again, been the better back of the two.
Well, the offensive line has begun to flex on this defense, and the 2 drives that they've had where they've scored points, the big thing in those drives is they've gotten the running game going.
And that's when J.J. McCarthy and this offense woke up. Here's Mason. He stopped this time. Good job up front. McCarthy steps into it. He's got Hawkinson. And Hawkinson is knocked down just short of first down yardage. It'll be 3rd and short. Aaron Jones got it. First down, Minnesota. And the drive continues, and that'll take it under 5 minutes to play here at Soldier Field.
Although they're one-on-one down here with Justin Jefferson.
Here's Jones. He's able to get 3. Jones is wide open. Makes the catch and tiptoes for a first down. They have 2 in there now on first down. That's Naylor in motion. This is Jones, and a good play up front. Mason with the ball, and a loss of 1 as Montez Sweat makes the tackle. Second and 11. Jefferson with a blocker out in front, picking his way, and he's about half a yard, maybe a full yard short of a first down. It's third down.
They've been on the losing end the last 3 possessions.
Thielen in motion. McCarthy keeps. He's got it. And forces his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
They sure did. I mean, collectively. The defense did. The offense did. The coaching staff. Everybody to get themselves in this position right now. You can't say enough about J.J. McCarthy. I mean, things were not going well at all. He was under duress, playing on the road, tough environment. McCarthy knows he has him beat on the edge.
And J.J. McCarthy, who had 10 rushing touchdowns in his 3 years at Michigan,
began after the pick 6.
Tonight's game recap is brought to you by NBA.
You know, he delivered for them when he had his back against the wall.
Williams for Komet. And they're saying that's a catch.
It sure looks like it, and one heck of a catch at that.
Bears have only 1 timeout left. They're down by 10. And he caught it.
That's a lot of opportunities last year, but he caught everything in his direction.
Here's one to the end zone, and DJ Moore was open but overthrown, and that stops the clock at 2:26. And it's second down and 10. Sideline and incomplete for Swift.
And still over 2 minutes left to play.
Third down and 10. Down the middle. Williams got hit as he let it go. There's a flag on the far side of the field.
Prior to the pass, illegal contact, number 7, defense, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Against Byron Murphy. First down, gets hit again, and there's more. Ball's out. Flag on the play for the hit. And there's a flag in the secondary as Ivan Pace got through and hit Caleb Williams. There's 2 separate fouls here.
Yeah, they're both going to be against Minnesota, it looks like. But Caleb definitely, he got hit late or hit up in the head and neck. You can see the pressure on Pace coming right up the gut. And he comes right into the headgear of Caleb. And then there's on the back end.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 0, the defense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic first down.
4-man rush. Caleb Williams steps through, looking for the end zone. He's no signal yet. The officials come together, so they're anticipating that.
After replay review, the ball carrier is out of bounds with the ball at the half-yard line. It's first and goal.
They fake the pitch, throw it wide open, touchdown Adunze. With 2:02 to go.
Yeah, that's the key, because otherwise it doesn't much matter, but he's going to have to boom one.
First things first is the extra point. And it's a 3-point game. And a decision by Ty Chandler, which is a good decision. And that gets this game clock inside 2 minutes, so the Bears do not get that extra stoppage. Ty Chandler getting help from the sideline about taking that kickoff out of bounds a moment ago. Here's Mason. He's had a nice night. 2nd down and 7. Bears are out of timeouts. Mason is tackled immediately by Brisker. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down.
To come around the way they did was impressive.
Handoff is to Mason, and Jordan Mason is going to bring up 4th down as he gets a couple over the left side. Wright will boom it. Running back and taking a safety was on the board as well to take more time off the clock, but there's 9 seconds left. That's what it's going to take, and this ball hits DJ Moore, flags on the play, and Moore gets hit out of bounds, and we're down to 5 seconds left.
Offense, 5-yard penalty, replay, 1st down.
And it just takes more time off the clock. I think the Bears are going to wonder what hit them.
Yeah, they're going to walk out of here.
It's a Dunze. It's Moore. He's got to get rid of it. He does. And Manungai can't make a play, and that's it. The Minnesota Vikings will start this season 1-0 with this strong comeback